Hi, everybody. I know this is World Childless Week, and I didn't do a post today. Obviously, I'm in Ocean City, wet hair. Comes from being at the beach and the pool. But I want to do this really quick. That one of the most important topics is infertility and social activities and or socialization. If you know somebody that's struggling with infertility or try to find their path to acceptance, do you know how to invite them to a baby shower, gender reveal, child's birthday party, or anything involving families and kids? One of the best things you can do is make it about them, because it is a catch-22. And what a lot of us think, I no longer think like this, but many others do, especially ones that are younger than me, that if you invite them, well, they know how I feel. They know I hate going to these things, so why invite me? And then the catch-22 is, if they don't invite, well, they didn't invite me because they know I can't have kids. So it's a catch-22. One of the best things you can do is invite them, but write them a message inside the invitation. Like, I know how hard this is for you. I would like if you could come. I understand if you have to leave early, if you want to come for 5 minutes and leave. I know you're trying to find your path to acceptance. This would be a really big step for you. Just come into the house for 5 or 10 minutes, and if you need to leave, but at least you did it. And you take baby steps when it comes to finding that path to acceptance and being able to attend these social activities. Many can't for many years. I still have a hard time with baby showers and gatherings with small kids. I know I've been a preschool teacher. That's a little different. But when it comes to celebrating, like I said, celebrating something like a baby shower, or even, nowadays there's gender reveals, or child's first birthday party or something like that. I still struggle with those things, and I still try to find my path to acceptance. It's not easy, and so that's one thing you can. So that's one thing you can do. Just write a message to them and make it about them. That I want you there, but I'll understand if you have to leave early, or just come for a couple minutes and leave, or I'll be there. I'll be there behind you. Just I can't say I know what you're going through, but if you need somebody, to help you out, I'm still there. Just kind of let them know. I'm looking at something that's going across my screen there. Just feel your way around it. Maybe send them flowers with a message. This is to make you smile. I want you to come for just a few minutes. I think even if it's just a few minutes, you made that first step. So that's just part of it. Mother's Day is another part. Everybody runs around going, Happy Mother's Day. People say it to me. I'm not a mom. I may be a mom to Ari, but she doesn't give me what a human child would give me. I don't get mom anything, So, mom presents, cards, dinner, nothing. So, that's another one to kind of tread around. If they're a pet mom, you could say, hey, happy pet mom, or something like that. But like I said, that's still kind of a gray area with a lot of people. If you want to do something special for them, make them feel special, that's fine. But keep the mom part out, or the dad part, if it's for Father's Day. One of the other things is family gatherings. Like me, I have always felt left out. My sisters are sitting there with their kids. My parents are sitting there with all of us and their grandchildren. And we have a combination of boyfriends, significant others, through the years. But I always seem to be alone. I always had a brother-in-law step in to take a picture with me. So I didn't have a picture by myself. Or one of the kids would say, hey, I'll take one with you so you're not by yourself. Okay, and I just sometimes I'm just no, I just don't want my picture taken. I don't want to remember being by myself. I don't have any kids. So that's always, I mean, that it's a little different now as I'm getting older, but that's the way I always felt when I was younger. And I felt left out a lot, especially during family gatherings and holidays and things like that. So, and also it's just in everyday life. Your coworker, coworkers are sitting around, everybody discussing kids. I'm the one that's going to be sitting there on my phone in my own little world because I don't have kids. I can't relate to that conversation, and I would be surprised. That person gets up, walks away, excuses themselves, has to use the restroom. They go in their own little world on their phone. They make a phone call, whatever. Just so they don't have to be involved in that conversation. So just be mindful of that. At work, I say, hey, I got a child, whip out my phone, and there's Ari on my phone. So I can say, well, hey, this is my child. She's got 4, and pretty soon before you know it, people are like, oh yeah, here's mine. So if I can, I turn the tables around a little bit, but I can't always do that. And it always depends on the situation too. So, so like I said, just be mindful, for those, who are struggling, and take that extra step to help them feel wanted or whatever. Be with them, walk away from that conversation and go be with them when they're sitting there by themselves, because they can't join that conversation about kids, and make them feel special on those invites. This is really, really important on their path to acceptance, and that catch-22 thing. I've been through a lot with all this, and I have been, I've come a long way. There's still things I struggle with, even today, and there are things I let go. But anyway, I just wanted to come out and say this, because this is very, very important about, social situations and infertility. People just don't think about that. That person's sitting there. They don't have kids. They're struggling, and they're just sitting there quiet. So anyway, like I said, I just want to make this video, and of course you see my shirt here, Cat Mom Proud. I'm wearing this because it's World Childless Week, and it's one of my favorite shirts. And I've got the Childless Not By Choice thing on here. And so anyway, if you want, look us up on Facebook, and we're on Facebook. We're on I think it's all over TikTok. It's on Instagram, Twitter, all social media platforms. If anybody knows of anybody suffering from infertility, you want to hit me up. I'll be glad to help any way I can with when it comes to a social issue. Or if I can't help you, I can direct you to somebody that can. Okay? So everybody have a good one, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow with my next post. It may not be a video, it may be written, and it's either going to be on adoption or leaving a legacy, because we don't have, that's a new issue that's come up. Anyway, have a good one, guys.